Today in the news, Texas reports under 4,000 new coronavirus cases, and a Texas Tech coach resigns amid a scandal. Today is September 24th, 2020, and this is Dallas Weekly News. Hello, I'm your host, Patrick Washington, and this is Dallas Weekly News. Texas health officials reported 3,964 new cases in Tuesday of the coronavirus that causes COVID-19 and 77 more deaths. The number of Texas cases since the pandemic began reached 716,207, while the death toll has reached 14,994. The true number of cases is likely higher, though, because most people in Texas have not been tested, and studies suggest that people can be infected and not feel sick. The department estimated 87,317 COVID-19 cases are now active, including 3,207 hospitalizations. For most people, the coronavirus causes mild or moderate symptoms such as fever and cough that can clear up in 2 to 3 weeks. For some, especially older adults and people with existing health problems, it can cause more severe illnesses, including pneumonia and death. Texas Tech softball coach Adrian Gregory resigned Tuesday, saying only that this was the best to part ways amid a report that the program is subject of the school inquiry into the well-being of its players. Athletic Director Kirby Hocutt announced the move without explanation. Gregory had just completed her 6th season at Texas Tech. According to the USA Today, Texas Tech is conducting an internal review to assess an overall culture and student-athlete well-being within the softball program, focusing in on part of the allegations Gregory grabbed the players. Trinity Edwards and Brooke Blackwell, who were members of the 2019 Red Raiders team, told USA Today they saw Gregory grab a player last season, and a former assistant coach, Leticia Olivares, told school officials Gregory grabbed her arm so hard during the 2019 season that it left bruises. In early August, Texas Tech fired women's basketball coach Marlene Stolings after a scathing report alleging a culture of abuse in her program. Players made claims of abuse over the past 2 years in a season-ending exit interviews that were obtained through an open records request by the Intercollegiate, an investigative media outlet for college sports. The details were published by USA Today. Over her 2 years in charge, 12 of the 21 players left the program, including 7 recruited under Stolings. A law firm, Holland & Knight, is also conducting an overall review of the athletic department. And now the City of Dallas's hospital capacity report. This has been Dallas Weekly News. I'm your host, Patrick Washington. You can find these and more stories at dallasweekly.com. And of course, follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And as always, if you can, please stay home, stay safe, and we will see you again tomorrow.